Everything's on my shirt. So is it right there? And is that THERE? Last name there? Right there? First name right? Last name there? Everything's on my shirt. So is it right there? And is that THERE? Last name there? Right there? First name right? Last name there?
Don't stop recording under the Welfare Institutional Code. We're going to cite you for trespassing. Okay? Did you read the sign out there?
But this is a pedestrian.
No, it's not. No,
sidewalk.
It's not. Under the Welfare Institutional Codes, we have to protect the rights of the patients.
A peaceful First Amendment audit at the Petaluma Police Department turns into a power struggle when a sergeant issues a preemptive threat of arrest. Standing on a public sidewalk near a closed gate, the auditor is told, and quote, "You can oppose. Go in the back lot. You will be arrested." End quote. Will the auditor be intimidated by these unnecessary directives, or will he stand his ground against authoritarian overreach? Watch as a simple recording session becomes a lesson on who really gives the orders in public.
Cool. These guys are bored, I guess.
You can't go in the back lot, you will be arrested.
Oh, be quiet.
You need the back lot.
Be quiet.
So that way you don't cause interference.
Be quiet.
If you go through the gate, you will be arrested for...
Do you see me going through the gate? The gate's closed. How am I going to go through the gate if the gate's closed? Why would you even say that?
Because I don't want to arrest you and I don't want any problems.
No, because you want to give directives like you're the boss, but right now you're not. What's your name and badge number?
I don't want to see you get in trouble. Okay?
You got a big sign here that says I can't go past this.
And you know.
Exactly, so don't give directives. Jesus. I don't understand these people.
Sergeant Gerke approaches the auditor and immediately threatens arrest for entering the back lot, even though the gate is closed and the auditor is on the sidewalk. The auditor masterfully counters and, quote, "How am I going to go through the gate if the gate in oppose? As closed? You want to give directives like you and oppose. Re the boss," end quote. This highlights the common police tactic of issuing, end quote, safety warnings, end quote, as a way to assert dominance over citizens who are breaking no laws.
Name and badge number?
This is my card.
Oh, I'll take a picture of it. I don't want it.
It's yours.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need it. Cool, got it. Name and badge number?
Everything's on my shirt.
Everything's on my shirt. So is it right there? And is that THERE? Last name there? Right there? First name right? Last name there? Stumped. Look at his face. Cool. You guys can go back to work. You're dismissed. Appreciate it.
Is there information you can provide that you're trying to get, or?
Nope. I got almost everything I want at this point. Pretty much nothing else I want. It's around the other side.
We'll get Nick, thank you. We've had some sovereign citizens and stuff, but typically it's...
So I guess they're just gonna hang out with me for a while.
Do you want us to hang out?
Despite the initial tension, Sergeant Gerke and Officer Guard comply with the auditor and oppose. Request for their names and badge numbers. The auditor dismisses them with a sharp, and quote, "You and oppose. Redismissed. Hop back to work," and quote. This documents a, and quote, pass, and quote, for the officers and oppose. Legal compliance, but a, and quote, fail, and quote, for their social engineering, as they eventually realized their presence was only providing, in quote, content, in quote, for the auditor.
What are you looking to get out of this?
Nothing at this point. I don't have any questions for you guys. Nothing that I'm gonna answer is gonna answer your questions, so might as well just hop back to work. And I'll
Okay. You want us to just wait inside then?
Yeah, why don't we do that?
I mean, rather than all this, I'll flip back around and get it, and then we'll secure the game. Good.
yeah, you're kind of wasting money at this point.
Sam 6, you up North Gate.
We'll get gas next time.
So it looks like they're gonna disperse. Cool. Yep. You're dismissed. Appreciate it. So the sergeant was quick to want to give.
This audit results in and quote, pass and quote, for the auditor and oppos, S resilience and and quote, conditional pass and quote, for the Petaluma Police Department. While the officers attempted to intimidate with and quote, directives and quote, they did not illegally detain or search the auditor. Sergeant Gerke, badge 1904, and Officer Guard, badge 3553, eventually walked away after failing to goad the auditor into an argument. The result, a documented victory for transparency, proving that public servants must respect the public sidewalk. Directives are not laws. If you support journalists who call out in quote, bossy in quote, officers and refuse to be bullied by fake arrest threats, hit the like button. Subscribe to Bay Area Transparency for more encounters where the camera shuts down authoritarian talk, and comment below. Is it professional for a sergeant to threaten arrest before a crime even occurs? A First Amendment audit at a public sidewalk turns into a legal showdown when hospital security claims filming violates, in quote, HIPAA laws, in quote, and patient privacy. The tension skyrockets when a police sergeant later issues a threat of arrest for, in quote, interfering, in quote, with a DUI checkpoint. Will the auditor be forced to delete his footage, or will he hold public servants to the letter of the law? Watch as, end quote, fake laws, end quote, are dismantled by constitutional knowledge in this high-stakes final chapter.
Walk. Yep, I have permission. The United States Constitution.
Where'd you get the approval from?
The United States Constitution, First Amendment.
It clearly states that you can't be on the property taking pictures. You realize you could be violating HIPAA laws?
This is still a public sidewalk, though.
It's
right
a public
here.
sidewalk. You can be here, but you cannot photograph it. It states it clearly. You can't.
There's no law prohibiting me from
Yes, sir.
photographing. What's the law?
Hey, Angel, the sergeant asked me. I have a guy.
You should call your public information officer.
Did you see the sign that says you can't photograph in front?
I saw that sign.
Then what's the problem?
Well,
One right out there. It says it. You cannot.
there's no law backing it up. There's no civic code or anything like that.
Okay.
This is a public sidewalk, sir.
Okay.
So I understand it's frowned upon. I'm not trying to cause problems.
It's not frowned upon. They're going to come take your camera in a minute, and that'll be the end of it, all right? And you'll have to delete everything. Otherwise, they arrest you. That's the way it works around here.
Is that how it works around here?
That's the way it works.
Okay.
You understand these patients have rights? And you worry about your rights, but your
A security guard insists that filming from a public sidewalk violates HIPAA laws. The auditor masterfully counters, and quote, a member of the public can and oppose, violate HIPAA. You guys are responsible for documentation. End quote. This highlights a common fail where staff attempt to use federal medical privacy laws, which only apply to, end quote, covered entities, end quote, like doctors, to stop legal photography in public spaces.
I can't read. What does it say?
It says Mickens.
Mickens. Thank you. Also, a member of the public can't violate HIPAA laws. That's not how it works. You guys are responsible for all of the medical documentation, and if you let that slip, that's a violation on your end. I can't come in here and violate anyone's HIPAA laws.
if you take pictures of them without their authorization, yes, you can. You can violate them.
Well, I understand what you think that is, but that's not HIPAA law at all.
Okay. Anyway, you're not allowed to be here. We're asking you to leave. You can't be filming on this property.
But I can be here as a pedestrian?
Yes. I'm not stopping you from being a pedestrian.
That's just kind of weird, right? Isn't it?
I don't make the laws.
It's not a law. You're quoting something that's not a law. So who's coming? You said someone's gonna come and make me delete this? Who's coming? Like Google
You're
did.
obviously here to cause problems. You're
No.
not here to take pictures of the area. You could do that.
I think
very
you're here to
well
cause problems, actually.
You could be on the street taking pictures.
Look at your
without any
attitude, man.
problem.
This is my job, actually. I'm doing my job.
So do you have
Yeah, I
an
have a
ID?
news organization on YouTube.
Do you have an ID?
I do.
So-
I have a press pass. Do you want to see it?
No, I don't want to see a press pass. I want to see an ID.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm not going to give ID.
What's your YouTube?
I don't want to give that either.
They don't stop recording under the Welfare Institutional Code. We're going to cite you for trespassing. Okay? Did you read the sign out there?
But this is a pedestrian.
No, it's not. No,
Sidewalk.
it's not. Under the welfare institutional codes, we have to protect the rights of the patients and all the staff that are here. So if you're recording right now, I'm going to ask you to stop recording. If you do not stop recording right now, I'm going to cite you for trespassing. So I'm asking you to leave right now. Or if you're not going to leave, you're going to be cited for trespassing. So are you going to leave right now?
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay, I need you to leave right now.
If you don't move for trespassing, then we're going to arrest you for misdemeanor trespassing because you refuse to stop recording.
So I'll take the citation.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I'll-
Citation. Okay, then do you have your identification?
I don't.
Okay, well, we'll just
Do you
put it
want
under
to?
Gabriel.
Do you want to? Do you want to see my press pass?
Okay, well, bring out your press pass.
Press
and
pass?
Use that, sure.
Okay.
Okay, got a citation? Okay, we need to get one. Have someone from the station.
Press pass.
I'm telling you, if you
And do not record me, please. Okay.
Don't
Okay,
touch
well,
my.
okay, well, just don't record me. Okay, Gabriel.
Can I get that back?
Yes, you'll get it. You're right here. But
Sergeant Cudworth orders the auditor to move across the street during a DUI checkpoint, citing, and quote, officer safety, end quote. When the auditor asks if he will be arrested for staying on the public sidewalk, the sergeant confirms, end quote, you could be arrested, yes, end quote. The auditor moves only under the end quote, threat of arrest, end quote, documenting how, end quote, safety, end quote, is often used as a vague tool to push journalists away from observing government operations.
I want you, for an officer safety standpoint, I don't want you standing behind my officers. So yes, that is an issue for me, so I'm just saying, I would like you to stand right there, and you can film right there, all day long.
What about right there?
I want you on the other side of the driveway, please. But you can't go on the other side of the driveway? Is
I
that
think
what
I'm
the
good
problem
right here, though. I'm not
No, I'm
interfering or
saying-
anything.
Okay, did you not understand what I was saying about
I
officer
heard
safety?
you. Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, but you're not, so what you're saying is
Everyone's
you're not, no, I'm not gonna have you stand behind my officers. I want you to stand right over there, and you can film all night long.
What's the safety issue? I don't understand.
I'm not gonna explain myself again. Please move over there.
Am I breaking the law?
You're not listening to what I'm asking you to do.
I understand. I mean, because I don't feel like I'm breaking the law right now.
It's not safe. I'm not gonna have you standing behind my officers and filming.
How?
Why are you not?
Because
why are you
I'm
making
not
this an
seeing the
issue?
safety issue here.
Okay, well, I am. I'm the supervisor here for the checkpoint. I'm asking you to move right over there to film.
And what's your last name again?
It's Cudworth. It's
Cudworth.
Cudworth.
Sergeant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
And I'm not okay to stand right here.
Correct. I want you to stand on the other side of the driveway.
And will you arrest me if I don't?
Really?
I'm asking. Am I going to get arrested if I don't go over
If
there?
you're not going to listen to my directive, you could be arrested, yes.
I could be?
Yes. Really? I would like you to move. Are
I'd
you
like
gonna
to
move or
know.
not?
If it's under threat of arrest, I'll move.
Oh, is that what it's going to say?
Yeah.
I want you to move over there. I don't believe it's safe for you to be right here with the officers. Standing right there, filming over their backs. I don't know you. I don't know who you are.
Unless you're going to arrest me, I'm not going to move.
Really? So if I say, I'm going to arrest you if you do not move over to the other side of the driveway.
If you can word it like, I'm going to violate your First Amendment rights, that'd be better.
Okay, I'm not violating your First Amendment rights. I'm telling you where you can film from.
This is a public sidewalk, sir, and I'm not interfering at all.
What you're doing is you're interfering with our ability to conduct the DUI checkpoint safely.
Are you going to arrest me, sir?
I'm really getting... So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work with you. Okay, you're not going to get up on my officers. If you stand
I'm not
right here,
going
we're
to creep
good.
up and be like, oh, try to freak anyone out or anything like that.
All right.
This isn't Halloween.
You got.
This audit results in a and quote, fail and quote, for the knowledge of hospital staff, but a and quote, pass and quote, for the auditor and oppos, S legal resilience. Despite threats of trespassing citations and arrest at the checkpoint, no actual charges were filed because no crime was committed. The auditor successfully documented the sergeant and oppos, name, Cudworth, and the civil rights violations occurring under duress. The result? A powerful expose on how public servants use intimidation when they cannot articulate a law. Know your rights, or you will lose them. If you support journalists who dismantle and quote, HIPAA bluffs and quote, and refuse to be bullied off the sidewalk by vague safety threats, hit the like button. Subscribe to Auditing America for more high-stakes final chapters, and comment below. Should an officer be allowed to arrest you for standing on a sidewalk just because they feel, and quote, unsafe, and quote? A peaceful First Amendment audit turns into a civil rights showdown when Officer O and oppos. Donnell cuffs a journalist for having an, end quote, open container, end quote, despite the bottle clearly stating it's non-alcoholic Heineken 0.0. The officer skips the investigation and goes straight for the handcuffs. Will the auditor surrender his ID under pressure, or will he school the police on New Hampshire law? Watch as a simple misunderstanding leads to a, end quote, walk of shame, end quote, and a formal complaint against the department.
You're being detained.
Okay.
So I'll take that.
You're going to seize my property,
I
huh?
am, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So can I have an ID, please?
No, you cannot.
Okay, then turn around, put your hand behind your
Okay, you
back.
want to do your investigation?
Okay, yep.
Why don't you look at the vehicle?
Okay.
Why don't you look at the vehicle?
You can be detained for now.
Okay, yeah, you can detain me.
That's fine. You'll be detained for now.
All right.
Okay.
Do an investigation.
Put your hand behind your back.
Yep, sure.
That's fine.
Yep. You got to start.
Officer O and oppos. Donnell detains and cuffs the auditor before even looking at the bottle and oppos. label. The auditor correctly points out the flaw, and quote, do your investigation first. You don and oppos. You have to be a detective to figure out it and oppos. 0% and, end quote. This highlights a dangerous trend in law enforcement where, end quote, arrest first, ask questions later, end quote, is used to intimidate citizens who exercise their right to remain silent.
What was it?
It's non-alcoholic, but I can go with it.
I'm sorry, what was it? What was it? What was the percentage on it?
Go ahead. 178.
Yeah, oh, you want my ID still?
If you would like to file a complaint, I will let them know
You want my ID?
Okay.
I asked you a question. Why don't you answer me, public servant?
Sure. I'll take your ID if you're willing to give it to me.
You can go in my back pocket and illegally seize it if you'd like.
Okay, you're all set then.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good night. Have a good night.
You too. How'd you like that one? Hey, just to let you know I'm recording too. Oh, and you shut my video off, huh? You shut my video off, I see. Fuck you, piece of shit. Bye. You're dismissed.
What's your name and badge number?
Hey, you like that bait?
Doobie, 264.
Okay, and who's that?
You remember me.
Who's that?
I'm just keeping you on your toes.
Who's that?
Do your investigations first, bud.
He didn't give you his ID?
Nope.
Do your investigations first. That's all I ask.
Hey.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
Just do your
I was just coming
investigation
back
first.
from a call, that's
Who's
all.
that?
What are you doing?
All right.
I know. I know.
What's that cop's name?
It's O'Donnell.
O'Donnell, what's his?
I already got his name.
178?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, I love
Thank
getting
you.
taken out of cuffs for nothing. Love it. Love it. I'm sorry.
I
dude.
haven't seen you. How you been?
I'm good, dude.
Good.
Look, me and you are good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Why didn't you speak up? Come on, man.
I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know what was going on.
Dude, he said it was an open container, okay? He didn't do his investigation. Take a look at the beer bottle. Oh, he's pissed. You know he's pissed, dude.
10-4. So I came out. He's my senior officer. He already had his own thing going on, so I couldn't see what it was.
Dude, I mean, let me ask you a question, right? And if you gotta go, you gotta go. I do want to ask you a question though.
Sure.
With these open containers, okay? How do you investigate that? You ask for ID. You try to.
Well, I would confirm it was a beer first.
Thank you, Doobie.
Yeah.
Why didn't he do that? He smelt it. He didn't even bother looking at
I
it.
can't speak for him.
What if he arrested me? That would be an illegal arrest,
We wouldn't
man.
allow that to happen.
I've dealt with worse, Doobie, okay, with worse departments. And I'm not saying you guys are bad, but that is exactly why I did it. Because there's procedures and protocols, and I know what they are, and that's not it. It's not. You got to figure out, you got to do your investigation, you got to look at the bear, make sure it's not alcoholic, then detain, then get ID, then cite, and go from there. Come on. We all know the deal.
I got you.
Have a good one, all right? Be safe.
Thank you.
So that's Doobie. Doobie. Not a bad guy. Took a lot of brunt from that guy in Keene. I'll show you a clip of that right now.
Get the detained.
Oh.
Stop. Joe Biden.
264-138.
Oof. Don't touch me again. You touch me again, I'm gonna spray you with mace.
You always thought I was
Get the
friend?
f from me.
Joe Biden, get the kid immediately now.
He said it was his senior. Obviously an issue anymore, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying this is what I had on me, so that's why I brought it in.
No, I got it. What do you mean? Is it?
You say more?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I talked to her over the phone.
Yeah.
About O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to file a complaint on him. I don't know what the process is. I briefly looked at the complaint process over there, but I don't know.
What is the actual complaint? Obviously, and you don't need to go through it again, but what would be the violation of law or?
It's not a violation of law. I mean, it's procedure. You know what I mean? He didn't conduct an investigation properly.
So.
I mean, yes, he is able to.
So your opinion is that you're not happy with the way that he investigated it, but that doesn't mean it's a violation of policy.
Procedure or policy?
It doesn't mean that.
Is that okay? I mean, so you guys are just allowed to assume before either detaining somebody or arresting somebody? I mean, you go by because he did assume that.
Well, I think at that point he has reasonable articulable suspicion
I agree.
to believe that possibly a crime is being committed. So
I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
So then he detains you.
Of course. But he wasn't happy because I didn't want to identify. Now you don't
maybe not.
So you don't have to identify because you're detained. You only have to identify.
You don't have to tell me that.
Well, I'm telling you because I'm just trying to get a better understanding of where we're at because a lot of police departments or police officers don't really understand. They don't think that we understand.
During the detention, the auditor masterfully refused to provide ID. He explains to the lieutenant later, and quote, I wasn't in oppos. T being cited and I wasn't in oppos. T under arrest. Those are the only times you have to identify in an H, end quote. This documents a, end quote, gold star, end quote. Pass for legal knowledge, forcing the police to release him within minutes once they realized no crime was committed, leading to an embarrassing, end quote, walk of shame, end quote, for the officers.
Obeying if you were driving. So I know the law, and he wasn't happy because as soon as he asked me for ID, I said, no, you're not getting it.
Can I have an ID, please?
No, you cannot.
Okay, then turn around, put your hands behind
Okay, you want to do your investigation?
Okay, yep.
Why don't you look at the video? And because of that, he put me in cuffs, he detained me, right? And I wasn't going anywhere, I wasn't resisting or anything, you know, I told him, I said, look at the bottle.
Sure.
Dude, look at the bottle. And he smells it. I mean, you could smell it, it smells like beer, right? Beer is 99% of the time is alcohol.
So I guess.
But all he had to do, I asked Doobie after the fact, and I asked him what he would do. You know what he said to me?
I don't.
I would have looked at the bottle.
I would confirm it was a beer first.
Thank you, Doobie.
Yeah.
Why didn't he do that? He smelt it. He didn't even bother looking at it.
Okay.
I mean.
So I guess I'm wondering. So he sees something he perceives to potentially be a crime. There's no,
Possibly, yeah.
There's no disagreement that
No.
he's seeing in the perception.
No, no.
So then he detains you. He feels that it's appropriate to put you into handcuffs, whether that's because you failed to ID yourself or he felt more comfortable just do it that way.
That's fine.
The body cam video goes for about 2 minutes,
Okay.
and within the time that you're in handcuffs, I would say within about 10 seconds, he does read the label, whether that's because you offer
Exactly.
information of such.
Exactly.
It's determined that based on, and it doesn't mean that's not alcohol in there, it just means that's what that label says.
Okay. I mean, if you want to bring it to a lab, right? I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So if someone purports something to be like, say, a controlled drug they're not supposed to have, right? We've arrested those people.
Like
I'm sure,
diabetics?
At some point. No. I mean, like something that's purported to be in a tied off corner bag.
Okay.
Right. That looks like, and the person doesn't want to elaborate and doesn't want to.
Which we don't have to.
Right. No, you don't. But there's probable cause to make the arrest. We send it to the lab because there was enough evidence to get to that point.
Okay.
Lab comes back, says it's not.
And they drop the
that,
case.
And we dump the case.
Yeah.
There was no lack of, or I don't know. So you're saying
So let me ask you a question.
What else do you want the investigation to do?
So let me ask you a question, right?
Sure.
If there was a diabetic, okay, and they were using insulin in a hypodermic needle, okay, and they were on the sidewalk, right? Which, I mean, is illegal. You can't be doing on the sidewalk, right? I mean, we all...
No, I wouldn't.
You can't do... You can do on the sidewalk? You could just...
If I have a prescription and I stop and go...
We're talking like actual...
What do you mean actual?
Well, like...
You didn't specify that.
Well, but you're going to assume, okay, right off the bat, that it's not diabetic.
No. Don't tell me what
until you do an investigation and figure it out.
Not necessarily.
But that's what happened here.
Okay, but don't tell me what my assumption is going to be, what my train of thought is going to be because, and I can't even tell you because it depends on different types of scenarios and every case is different. So let's not get into
hypotheticals and
I never get
guys do that all the time.
Think, but I'd appreciate you not telling me what I'm going to think either. Fair enough?
Fair.
Okay. In this case, the video goes for about 2 minutes. It's hard to tell, and I'm sure at some point you encouraged him to look at it, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to get dragged through the process of an unlawful arrest.
So he looks at it. It's not alcohol, and you're released.
Yeah.
So where is the failure?
He did not investigate.
I don't think there was time to say that he...
I had to tell... If I didn't tell him, who knows what he would have done?
Who knows?
He was ready to arrest me.
Who knows?
He was ready to drag me to the car. He was already walking me to the vehicle.
That would have happened.
I can guarantee you that's what was going to happen. Because his demeanor...
I'm not saying that it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you that it would have happened. There wasn't enough time allowed after being put into the handcuffs to determine what the else was.
How do you investigate that? You ask for ID, you try to...
Well, I would confirm it was a beer first.
You don't have to be a detective, okay, or rocket science to figure this out.
And it was figured out.
Yeah, because I told him. If I didn't tell him, who knows what would have happened?
There you go. Good job. Who knows?
Who knows what would have happened? Okay.
We're not going to know.
He's going to drag me here, put me under arrest for not identifying myself, open container. Yes, he would have. And then you would have felt stupid, actually conducted the full investigation.
No, he wouldn't arrest you for necessarily not. Are you saying that he would have arrested you solely for not identifying yourself, or because not to identify yourself in order to receive a citation?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, because you have to identify if you are being cited. Sure. I know that. I mean...
No, I wanted to make sure that what you said I was interpreting accurately.
Exactly. So, who knows? I'm just saying... But I know, but the problem goes to the courts and everything. It's out of your hands, and you know, you go move on to the next case, right?
I can't say what was going to happen because I don't think you will. I asked him what his...
Oh, you talked to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I asked him, could I watch your body camera?
Okay.
I want to see what this is going to be so I could be more informed for when you come in.
Okay.
So I asked him, was he going to arrest you? And he didn't have an answer at that point because he was still investigating.
Okay.
So you can assume or do hypotheticals all you want or in your mind come up with what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I
mean, you guys trump up charges all the time. Police trump up charges for bullshit all the time. I mean, you guys fish for license, run plates. You go fishing for probable cause to search a vehicle. I mean, it's a fishing expedition.
You guys, that's...
I'm not talking about you in general. I'm talking about as a police force.
I take it that way.
I mean, you guys fish. You guys look for crimes. I'm not against that, okay? It's just how you go about doing it, right? And by going about this, okay, was the wrong way of doing it. By smelling a beer.
You wanted him to approach you. You wanted an interaction with him.
100%. 100%. Because I think it's important.
But so ask him. He says he saw you. This is the third time he saw you, and he believes that the first two times.
Oh, he saw me before that.
Yeah, that you actually took it was doing the old
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are.
Baiting you?
If you want to use that.
Okay. What about bait car drug deals? I mean, you guys bait us all the time. You can't get upset about that.
I'm not. I'm saying that you are making a perception.
Yes.
Yes.
I did.
Right.
100%.
So where was he doing? Where was the wrong? Because you don't think you're not happy he looked at the bottle fast enough.
If I was to stop somebody, okay, and I'm not even a police officer, okay, but I do know the law very, very well. If I was to stop somebody for an open container, okay, yes, you're right. You can detain them. The first thing I would do is say, what are you drinking, right? I'm drinking a beer. I don't have to tell you it's 0%, right? But the first thing I would do is take the beer and look at it. Okay. He took the beer and put it on the ground and put me in cuffs because I didn't identify. This could have been all... He would have never had to put me in cuffs if he just looked at the goddamn bear.
So where...
So
you're not happy...
I mean, his conduct. He was gung-ho about getting my ID and... It's just, it was unnecessary is what I'm telling you. When all he had to do was look at the goddamn label of the beer.
Okay, but he didn't do that.
And you think that's okay? You think that's a proper investigation right off the bat? I didn't run away from him.
He can do what he feels is necessary within a reason to detain you. He did that.
Okay, so you don't see any wrongdoing here?
No.
You don't think that he can conduct this type of investigation better?
He could have.
Okay, that's all I'm looking for.
He could have.
Okay.
Well, and but I'm not going to fault the way he did it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll have thousands of people fault the way he did it.
That's fine.
You know, I mean, they'll redress their grievances with you, along with myself. And if you don't think this is serious, I mean, this is petty. This is a petty citation, okay? I get it, it's against the law. I don't disagree with that, okay? The law is the law, right? But when you conduct yourself in the way he conducted himself in the investigation, okay, which was a petty investigation, what is he going to do on a bigger investigation? What is he going to lack of?
Within 2 minutes, the entire encounter is 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Within the time that you're placed into cuffs, probably within 10, 15 seconds, it's determined that's non-alcoholic and you're released.
But I had to tell him that. He smelt it. He wasn't going to look at the beer unless I told him, because he didn't.
How do you can't say what he was going to
Dude,
do.
he was dragging me over to the vehicle. He was ready to drag me over to the vehicle.
Okay.
He started pulling me towards the vehicle.
I watched the video and didn't see where
And then that's when I told him, okay, because he was going to escalate it into a possible arrest, okay? And before that happened, and I should have let it go all the way through. I should have. I should have let it go all the way through and see exactly how he does it. But I didn't, because I didn't want to deal with it. I just figured that he'd be smart enough as a police officer. Hopefully, thank God he doesn't become a detective, because he's going to fail that 100%. It's 0%. All you got to do is look at the bottle. It's clear as frickin' day. It says it twice on here, for Christ's sakes. I mean, you don't have to be, a detective to figure that out. And he's an officer.
So he takes the amount of time to detain you, take what he believes is evidence from you.
Yep.
And then within about 10 seconds has you released.
Because I told him.
Then don't tell him next time. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you're here to complain about. I mean, I know what you're here to complain about, but
It's stupid. This is so stupid.
I don't see it.
I mean, how many people, how many other people, how many,
upon yourself.
but how many, okay, how many times are people going to be harassed for something like this?
Every time an officer sees.
Okay, which is fine. They can stop them and detain them legally. But, I mean, are they going to throw them in cuffs? Are they going to demand an ID? Are they going to threaten them with an arrest? Are they going to not look at the 0% on it? Are they just going to take the bottle and go like this? Give me that?
I didn't hear that you were threatened with an arrest tonight.
No.
No,
I wasn't.
exactly.
I wasn't.
Exactly.
No.
So, if you want to throw more hypotheticals...
Come on, you guys do it all the time.
Then have at it.
Oh, what if this happened? Or,
That's what you're doing.
What if there was a sexual assault predator in here
Anything
and somebody was, you can't record them because,
Is there anything else?
It's all right. I'll let other people redress my grievances. Do you know my YouTube channel? No. You don't? Okay. Well, you have an email?
I have a work email.
Do you have a business card?
Not on me.
Can I have one, please?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's, get everybody to...
Call you?
Emails?
Yeah.
Oh, they feel popular. All right, give me a minute.
This audit results in and quote, massive fail and quote. For Officer Owen Oppos, Donnell, but and quote, pass and quote. For Officer Doobie, who remained professional. The auditor successfully refused to surrender his identity, documented the improper investigation, and filed a formal complaint to the Keene Police Station. The result? The police were forced to admit that the auditor was right about the 0% beer, proving that knowing your rights is the ultimate shield against police overreach. Rights are like muscles. Use them or lose them. If you support journalists who stand their ground against unlawful handcuffs and refuse to be intimidated by, and quote, ID demands, and quote, hit the like button. Subscribe to Press NH now for more high-stakes encounters where the Constitution wins, and comment below. Should an officer be disciplined for caging a man over non-alcoholic beer?